Before I start showing you my favorite chicken 65, let me quiz you. What is the difference between white meat and dark meat in a chicken? You can write your response in the comments and I'll pick up few and you will be receiving my full set of cooking DVDs. So let's get into the cooking here. So today I'm going to use chicken breast to make this chicken 65, and make sure you cut the chicken into even sizes. Now I've taken chicken breast meat. What is it? White meat or dark meat? Keep guessing. So for the chicken 65, I'm going to take some turmeric, a little bit of garam masala powder. When you are using air fryer, the flavors, everything are much better. So the amount of spices you use, you can reduce a little bit and still you can get awesome flavors. In this, we're going to add some pepper powder, a little bit of coriander powder, and Kashmiri chili powder. This gives the nice red color what you always prefer on chicken 65. To get this nice taste, you can add a little bit of vinegar, but add very little. Now we're going to mix all of these with the spices so that they coat well to the chicken. Now we're going to add a little bit of salt, and this salt is going to bring out a little bit of moisture out and it will help the even coating of all these masalas. I want to give real punch of ginger garlic to my chicken 65. Instead of adding regular ginger garlic paste, I'm going to use chopped ginger garlic, for which I'm going to use the Philip Pro Mix. In this, I'm going to add ginger and garlic and play with this awesome tool. Now, look at this. Wow. This is awesomely such fine chopping, and this will give a very nice coating for my chicken 65. So, look at this. However good chef I am, I don't think it's humanly possible for me to chop it so perfect. Now, I'm just going to mix this all over, and I have this. Wow. This is something amazing. Many times I talk about chicken has to be tender and juicy even when fried. You can do that by brining the chicken. But if you don't want to brine the chicken, after marinating the chicken like this, you can keep it in the fridge for at least 6-7 hours and your chicken will be juicy when you fry them. Talking about juicy chicken, you have to seal the chicken so that the juices remain inside. One way to do is you can add a little bit of egg and coat it with flour so that the juices remain inside and the chicken is juicy. Let me make this chicken juicy by sealing it by 1 teaspoon of egg white. That should be good enough. First, I'm going to coat this with this egg white evenly. Once this is coated well, all I'm going to do is just add 1 teaspoon of rice flour and 1 teaspoon of all-purpose flour. Okay, that should be good enough. And I'm going to mix all of this, and the chicken is ready to be fried with the air. Now, this is all ready to go into a fryer. But when you fry normally, how much oil are you going to use? Half a liter to fry this much chicken? Let's see how much I'm going to use. Just 1 teaspoon of oil. That's it. In fact, I could just use half a teaspoon and still the result will be super perfect. Now, let's preheat at 180 degrees centigrade for 5 minutes. Now, once you preheat, we're going to remove the air fryer basket and let's drop in all the pieces of chicken. The pieces of the chicken are dry, so you can top them one over another. It's not a problem at all, but this should be good. Now, we're going to put the basket in and let's cook them for around 6 minutes to 8 minutes till they are slightly colored. After around 4 minutes, and even you can pull it out, remove the basket and just toss them. See what this one will do. Right now I'm cooking a smaller quantity, but even if you put more than 500 grams of chicken in this, you can still get even coloring all through. That is what the goodness about air frying. Now, all you need to do is just toss the chicken, put it back, put it inside and let it cook for another 3 minutes. So in less than 7 minutes, you got perfect chicken 65 by using less than 1 teaspoon of oil. Amazing, isn't it? Let's see how it's going to taste. Can your VAHChef cook chicken 65 without adding green chilies and curry leaves? What we do, we fry the chicken, then when the chicken is almost done, we put in green chilies and curry leaves. That's what gives a nice flavor, because I love to pick green chilies and eat. Pull the basket out, not fully, a little bit, and I'm going to drop in my curry leaves and green chilies on top. And goes in another 2 minutes. Now you can cook the chicken from 180 to 200 degrees centigrade. If the pieces are bigger, I prefer to cook it at 180 degrees centigrade. If the chicken pieces are smaller, I prefer to cook it at 200 degrees centigrade for a shorter time. After putting the green chilies and curry leaves, this is all done. But what I usually prefer is, I'm going to let it rest for another minute. That's when I'm going to pull out the basket. So it's perfect. Now I'm guaranteeing you the chicken is super perfect. But let's check. Okay. Here I've got the basket out. Okay. And here are the pieces of chicken. Look at them. The curry leaves, the green chili. Wow. Look at these pieces of chicken. So perfectly cooked. You know, my son is all excited and he's, Dad, you become a smarter cook. I'm like, I don't like his comment, but you know, that's what it is. And the green chilies also have a little bit of shine, and just sprinkle a little bit of salt on the green chilies before you put into the fryer, so that your green chilies are nice and tasty. Wow, look at this. This is what a perfect chicken is. Let me just look at this. This how tender, perfect, and now no more guilt. You can enjoy any fried food guilt-free and they will come out super tasty and perfect. If I want to promote one product, that would be Philips air fryer, because I want you all to be healthy and enjoy life. This much. This much. This much. Wow. Think about it. I don't even need a tissue because there's not a trace of oil. All this is possible with the Philips air fryer. But do not forget my question. What is the difference between white meat and dark meat in a chicken? Dear friends, I hope you enjoyed today's recipe using Philips air fryer. Very healthy, using little or no oil. But I want to know what are the recipes you want to prepare using the air fryer. Please let me know through your comments